Hey Taurus, thank you for checking out my channel for the Love of Water Tarot. My name is Chianti and I'm going to jump right into giving you guys a read. Again, this read will be for the beautiful Tauruses, the Emperors and Empress, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as the Taurus Cross Watcher, meaning that you could be watching this video because you're having a relationship with the Taurus and it could resonate from your perspective. It is a general read, so everything I say won't resonate for every last single one of you, and that's okay. Keep the parts of the read that resonates for you and release what doesn't. If I get it right for you, Tauruses, take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you're interested in booking me for a private reading, please email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com for booking informations. I also offer live Q&A. I do it almost daily. Mini reads, they are $25. If you're ever interested in one of those, make sure that you hit the all on the notification bell on my channel so that when I go live, you'll get a notification if you want to check it out if you're interested, okay? All right, Taurus, we're going to talk about what energy is currently in the present. Keep in mind that this energy may not be your energy. It could be someone's energy around you, okay? It's just the energy that is present at the time of this read, the world. So Taurus, there is some sort of huge cycle that is currently wrapping up, right? This could be indicative to travel. This could also be messages coming in online, but it is very, very much giving me there is some sort of huge cycle that has closed out. There's something about being on the precipice of a new beginning because the Fool is next after the World. The World is the last of the major arcanas. That's when you've been through all of the phases and they're wrapping up and you're getting ready to go into a new one, right? So Taurus, there could definitely be something about finishing school, right? As far as lessons learned, right? There could be someone who's learned a huge lesson and they're wrapping up something. Again, there could also be something about traveling the world here, okay? Yeah, but the Knight of Wands is here. So what I'm picking up is that whatever energy where there was some sort of kind of energy where you could have been having to go ham, right? You could have, because the Knight of Wands can be anger, right? So this could be some sort of anger behind a situation where there's some sort of chaotic energy, right? Or where someone was dealing with someone that was reckless and impulsive. This could even be dealing with a player, someone that is in and out and likes to play a lot of games, right? Whether this is a cycle that was absolutely driving you mad, Taurus, right? This was just driving you crazy and that cycle is wrapping up. Or if this is a cycle that is or there's a chaotic cycle that has been wrapping up, or if there's just some sort of cycle with someone who is clearly like out of control or unreliable or undependable. I do see there is that cycle wrapping up and someone is going into a new direction. It does feel like I may not know what the future holds, right? Yeah. It feels like there's energy of I may not know what the future holds, right? And you know what it feels like? I may not know where I'm going, baby. Right? Look at here. I say I may not know what I need. But one thing's for certain, baby. I know what I want. Yeah, it's like I don't know about something, but this, whatever cycle is wrapping up, I do know that this is done. I do know that this is done. So let's see what's crossing this world energy. There could even be an energy where you and someone are at a distance, right? And the problem could be with the Knight of Wands that you both kind of gotta want to rush into each other or very hot and passionate about each other, but the distance, right? That the cycle of whatever distance between you two have to wrap up. Give me one more. Let's see what's crossing this energy for Taurus. What's crossing the world energy here for Taurus? The Ace of Swords. That's yes, right? Now, the problem could be that the truth hasn't been spoken or revealed, or some sort of communication that someone has been wanting hasn't came in. Definitely feels like something about communicating something with the world and the Ace of Swords. This is definitely something about a cycle closing out and it being communicated, a lesson being learned and it being communicated or spoke, or a message coming in, right? Yes, the problem is this Ace of Swords, that all hasn't been revealed or illuminated at this time, right? For sure. Here's the Queen of Wands. Here you could be dealing with the fire sign. Some of you, there's just something about some sort of communication coming in. The problem is that whatever needs to be communicated hasn't been communicated yet, because there could definitely be an energy with the Queen of Wands where someone is driven and ready to go. It's just like, just give me the word, right? Yes, just give me the word, right? Yeah, that's what I feel like. Now, again, this Queen of Wands could be attached to that Knight of Wands. This could be some sort of energy where you're dealing with someone, like I said, that is reckless, impulsive, unreliable, right? In and out, plays a lot of games. Because this could definitely be dealing with the energy that definitely made you, I feel like could have made you frustrated, right? Yeah. There could definitely be something that someone is waiting to come in, some sort of communication that someone is waiting to come in order to, or in order to celebrate something here as well. Let's see where you are in this read. What's Taurus's position in this spread, Spirit? Where's Taurus at? Where's Taurus's energy in this spread? Where's Taurus energy? The Seven of Wands, not very dissimilar to what came up in Gemini's read either. Taurus, whatever's going on right now, you're prepared to stand your ground. Period. And I see that this is you being very much prepared to stand your ground. I see you in this position of you're like, for some of you it's literally a block. Some of you, you have literally blocked somebody, right? But this is, you're not going any further. You're not crossing my boundaries. You're not crossing my domain. I'm not dealing with this. This is This is where you are. Yeah, the Fool. This is you being in a very defensive position. Listen, for some of you, you are literally blocking out somebody that you see as a whole fool. You could be dealing with the Aries, right? This is you. I'm not dealing with this fool anymore. I'm not dealing with this foolishness. This could be you saying this. Or I'm not allowing anything to stop me from this new beginning. I'm taking this leap. I'm going in this new direction. I'm starting all over. Nothing can stop me. That's what I heard. I heard, I'm doing this and nothing could stop me. Yep, and I do, Taurus, I do see you figuring out some options. I do see you planning and plotting and strategizing. And it has everything to do with doing some deep introspection about some things that you've been disappointed in, right? Some battles that you feel like you've been fighting with people who feel like Two of Cups feels like it should be soulmates. We should be on the same page. We should be building the same thing. But instead, I just feel like I'm stuck, right? Put it where it goes. I also see you guys taking this position with an energy that you feel like keep up a lot of chaos and confusion, that is very sneaky, that could have definitely disappointed you. You could definitely feel like you're not dealing with someone who keeps a lot of secrets here, that hurts you by keeping up a lot of confusion, that practices in a lot of sneaky behavior. It's something about doing some soul searching, about being very disappointed about someone here, Taurus. Put it where it goes. Again, keep what resonates, release what doesn't. Let's talk about what's going on underneath the surface that you don't know. Let's talk about what's going on that you're unaware of here. What's going on that Taurus is unaware of? The Five of Swords. So underneath the surface, there is some sort of competition, manipulation, mind games, tit for tat, right? Someone wanting to win at all costs, right? Yeah, see, this is why you're not allowing it. Strength, yep. I do feel like, Taurus, you could be dealing with the Leo. I do feel like there is a determination in you to remain strong, remain calm, resist, right? Resist some sort of urge to indulge in this type of energy. But I do feel like you may be dealing with a very pervasive type of Five of Swords energy. For some of you, it's just a mind over matter thing. For some of you, there's something here about you learning some sort of lesson, seeing the truth, and standing your ground, and then not letting your mind play tricks on you and remaining strong through whatever decisions that you made. Give me one more for what's going on that you're unaware of. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Hermit. There could definitely be someone that is doing deep introspection about you, Taurus. It could be a Virgo. It could be another earth sign. I also feel like, to a certain degree, Taurus, this King of Pentacles could be you. This could be you totally focusing on maintaining your finances, building up your portfolio, managing your money, your stability, being a provider, and definitely withdrawing and doing deep introspection and soul searching about some other situations that you feel like you've been battling, right? With energies that you've been battling. I also am getting a kind of energy where there could definitely be something going on with someone who works in the legal profession. There could literally be something like an investigator or detective, or like a cop, or a soldier. Put it where it goes. For some of you, I do see what's going on underneath the surface. Is if this is just you completely telling someone, completely standing your ground with someone. With the Five of Swords, the King of Swords, with the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Hermit, there could be someone that is really sitting back doing some deep soul searching about this Five of Swords energy that they've been having with you. This could definitely be someone doing some soul searching and some deep introspection, because someone could definitely be realizing that they are prolonging the battle, or they're the cause of some sort of battle or pervasive energy that keeps persisting between you and them. One more for the reason for what's going on underneath the surface that you don't know. The King of Cups. Now, Taurus, now you have two kings here. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Some of you may have two people coming towards you for sure. The Page of Wands. I do feel like underneath the surface there is someone that has been having this, like, I don't know if this is someone's own mind, like being very stubborn in their own mind and holding back out of their own stubbornness, or if this is just someone that kind of like was in the energy where they couldn't help themselves with this Five of Swords energy with you. But I do feel like someone is now feeling emotional. Someone is now feeling emotional, and they do want to reach out. They do want to communicate. They do want to try to establish some sort of new beginning. They do want to try to have some sort of victory and success. Taurus, I do feel like you in this standing your ground position here may definitely be causing the world to blow up. It could be causing tower moments for other people. I do believe you're causing tower moments doing this. Let me see what happened in the recent past here for you, Taurus. The Emperor. This could be you or someone else, but this is Big Daddy, right? This is the boss, right? The Emperor is divine masculine energy, but this is a boss, a business owner, father figure, or this is just somebody who pays the cost to be the boss. This is the ultimate decision maker. So whether this is you or someone else, I do feel like there was an Emperor in the recent past, right? Maybe someone was the Emperor in the recent past, right? But they fell off. They're not standing up to their responsibilities and their duties anymore, right? Maybe that's why you are no longer. Maybe this is why you're standing your ground. Maybe you made an ultimate decision in the recent past about someone here. Okay, look, the Emperor and the Empress. In the recent past, there was definitely something going on here. In the recent past, I have a whole couple. I have an Emperor and an Empress here. Yep, but the Empress in this energy. Because I have the Emperor and the Empress, and the Empress is the queen of all queens, right? She's the epitome, Taurus. This is you. Growth, abundance, development, beauty, right? The Empress was feeling like this. The Empress felt left out in the cold. Even though the Emperor was here in the recent past, there's some sort of energy where there was no energy of nourishing and fulfilling and pouring into. The Empress felt left out of the cold. I see an Empress decided to move on with the Six of Swords. Yep. And there is some sort of energy where now someone is having sleepless nights and it's sincere anxiety about justice, about making something right. Sagittarius season could be very prevalent for whatever is happening here, Taurus. Let's get some for the near future for you. What's your Taurus expecting in your future, Spirit? What's your Taurus expecting in your future from the spread? The Seven of Cups. There's definitely some sort of energy of options. Here, Three of Swords. See, there's something about options, illusions, and confusion. And it feels like there's a lot of confusion behind some sort of hurt. Taurus, I do feel like some people may be sitting up feeling like they're a little bit confused, right? I don't know why I feel like people are acting like they're confused now. Because now that you're standing your ground, everyone is acting confused now about why you're hurt or what did they do to hurt you. Or now others are hurt, right? And hurt and confused, right? About this Empress. Right? And why the Empress decided to remove herself or detach herself and move on. See, everyone is now confused why this Empress is deciding to do this. I also feel like there could also be someone exploring their options in the near future because they've been hurt, right? Because they've been hurt. They're exploring options in the energy of leaving some ish behind and moving on from it. Give me one more for the near future. Give me one for the near future. The Fool. That's that leap. I told you. Could be dealing with an Aries. I do feel like if you're dealing with someone who caused a lot of illusions and confusions, and like I don't know if there were a lot of options or just a lot of chaos, if there was some sort of betrayal. I do feel like with the Seven of Cups and the Fool here, this could definitely be somebody coming to the realization here, right? Yeah, they could be, someone could be coming to the realization that they are the problem, but I do feel like in the near future, this is someone exploring their options, because there's that new beginning. There's that cycle wrapping up and someone going into a new direction. And the Four of Wands makes me think that someone is headed into a new direction where they're looking for unions and partnerships where there is equal give and take, where everybody is putting in equal energy and effort. Yep, everyone is working towards the same goal. And the Six of Pentacles, everyone is giving equally. I do feel like there's some sort of energy of starting some sort of new cycle where someone feels like they are not carrying the heavy load and the brunt of things all by themselves. Okay, Taurus, if it resonates, make sure you take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're interested in booking me, please email me for the love of water tarot at gmail.com. You guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay safe, stay high vibing, and I will bring you messages again. Bye, Taurus.